Now from the home of the Angels for nearly a half-century, there's a look at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Cubs and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The date that's been circled for weeks is finally here. It's opening night. It's the show. And it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, you know, a key guy for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He's a catalyst for this offense when his bat is hot. Just needs to keep having good at-bats.
Garrett Richards gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, remember last year he had an ERA under 4. Very solid, very dependable.
And with that, let's give you a look at the way the Angels match up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, over at shortstop in this one, we'll see an arm that you don't see very often. He has a cannon. He's the type of guy, he can kick a ball, boot it, still pick it up, and get the runner at first.
Into the box is leadoff man Jason Hayward, and we are ready for baseball.
Jason Hayward.
And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 7:06.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight, 57 degrees at game time. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. Settling in now, Dexter Fowler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Hit in the air to left. Nava is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
First baseman number 40.
Anthony Rizzo gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Richards peers in. Here's the first pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Well, Matt, Drummond is a really well-respected umpire. Pretty rare that anyone has a major beef with the way he calls the strike zone.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Top of the first, just underway here at Angel Stadium. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. And another foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, guys, I'm excited to see how Yuni Escobar does in this one. He finished last season comfortably over 300. And he continues to show that he can be depended on to put together good at-bats, which is really all an organization and its fans can ask for.
Jake Arrieta is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, he was the Cy Young Award winner last year. You know he's one of the best pitchers in all of the game, and he's looking to prove that that award last year was no fluke.
With a moment now, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, you remember growing up, right field wasn't a very important position. But here at this level, it's as important as any. And this man plays it as well as anybody. Very reliable, covers ground, always makes a routine play.
Bottom of the first straight ahead as Yunel Escobar steps in to get him started.
Yunel Escobar.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Chopped foul right at home plate. And Escobar swings and misses, and he's down on strikes, one away.
Yeah, lots of east-west movement here early on. That time, none of those pitches were out over the plate. Everything was right on the corner or maybe off just a little. He'll be fine if he can keep locating his pitches there.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike.
That ball's foul.
0-1 pitch on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. This one's flared toward left center. Here comes Soler. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Mike Trout gets his, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Sinker is right there for a called strike 2. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Ready on 1 and 2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2 and 2.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Still 2 and 2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
2 out, nobody on. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Angels are gone in order. After 1, no score. Chris Bryant makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Richards gets the sign. Here comes the pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting 6, Left fielder,
Jorge Soler into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Lined hard toward right center, and a base hit, the first of the game for the Cubs.
Well, if these guys are going to do anything this season, he's going to need to be a big part of that offense. And he comes through big time right here with a base hit in his very first at bat.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to left center. Nava is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One left for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom. Albert Pujols strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing by Pujols, and this ball is hit high and deep, and you can forget about it. Way out of here. A solo shot for Albert Pujols as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
And you know, after a month down in spring training, near the end, you start to get a little anxious waiting for the season to get going. I guarantee you, he's been looking forward to this at-bat for about a month now, and he makes the wait worthwhile.
batting fifth, designated hitter, C.J. Cron.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. No outs, nobody on. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Oh, he brought it back.
Whew, nice play.
Batting sixth, left fielder
Daniel Nava digs in with one run in and one gone in the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. Under it is Russell, and there are two away now.
Batting seventh,
Giovanni Soto gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Angel catcher. It's back even at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now and 2 strikes here as well.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to getting through a quick inning, this is where you really need to grind out your at-bats, especially as a bottom-of-the-order guy. So this is a good job so far.
batting eighth, second
Johnny
baseman,
Giavotella set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. Andrelton Simmons gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Chopped in front of home plate. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, nothing going right on the mound for him right now. Field single. And that's just going to make matters worse out there as that loads the bases.
Standing in now, Yunel Escobar. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. And Escobar swings right through that one as he falls behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
Well, this guy started the ball game out with a strikeout. He may end the second with 1, too.
Very weakly on the ground. And they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more on opening day after this. Leading off the inning, Addison Russell, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Richards is ready. First pitch on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Tommy La Stella is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
And after another swing and miss on a pitch out of the zone, I think it's time to start taking a different approach.
Yeah, they've fallen behind way too easy, haven't they?
You're just not going to have a lot of success when you're always behind in the count.
Right fielder,
Jason Hayward will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Oof. I'll tell you, you do not want to buzz this guy's tower.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to land foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cole Calhoun digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
For the Halos, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Soler is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The center fielder.
So there's the first out here in the Angels' third, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Not only do you not want to lose this guy, but you got more trouble right there in the on-deck circle.
And the count will be full. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
And the way this guy's pitching, you can bet these guys are thinking, thank goodness he's over in the other league. I'd hate to face him 3 or 4 times a year. Once is way too much.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Albert Pujols is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we come back. It's the Angels 1. And there is Dexter Fowler. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Richard steps into his windup. Here's the pitch. There's a line drive to the left side, and Simmons won't have a shot. It's over his head for a base hit. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And that with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
He's set. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, the only downside to this is that by swinging at the first pitch, you never gave that guy on first a real chance to steal. If he had, and if he would have been successful, the single right here probably would have led to an RBI.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Shot toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1. Throw won't get him.
And these guys hitting 3, 4, 5, they're the ones that are going to have to produce if these guys are going to have any chance of contending this year. He comes through here with a well-struck RBI double.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and the Cubs have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
In is Jorge Soler.
Left fielder, Jorge.
Hit well on the ground to first. And Pujols will simply step on first to record the out.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Ben Zobrist is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
Addison Russell stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And that misses inside 1-0. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Ah, and another good hitter's count to work with here. They've been able to sit back and just really tee off on him.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Calhoun on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, C.J. Cron, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Got him.
And sometimes up there you just get completely fooled. I mean, I think he changed his mind about swinging at this pitch about 3 different times while it was on its way to the plate. I'm going to swing. No. I'm going to take it. Oh, well, I better try to at least foul it off. And in the end, he got nothing.
Daniel Nava is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. 3-0 now. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he got him. 2 gone now for the Angels in the 4th. And standing in is the catcher, Giovanni Soto. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Well, this guy has thrown a first pitch strike to about 50% of the batters he's faced. He's pitching well, but those numbers could be pumped up a little bit.
1 ball, 1
now
strike.
A fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, he's not letting them get a gauge on anything here on those first 3 pitches. He saw a slider, a fastball, then a big curveball. Now he's set up for almost anything on a 1 and 2 pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Tommy La Stella will come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
0-1 count and the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
Now batting, right fielder.
Jason Hayward will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
Well, you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but foul.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Yeah, he got a little revenge there. He struck out twice before that, and now he gets him back with a solid base hit.
Dexter Fowler will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Richards comes set. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
4 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. For Hayward, his first steal of the year, and it comes here on opening night. Lifted the other way to left center. Nava will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between 2nd and 3rd now. Over now, they'll apply the tag between 2nd and 3rd. It's a careless double play, and the inning is prematurely over. Johnny Giavotella will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Russell is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton.
1 away, and here's the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. Here's the first pitch to him. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And he struck him out.
Well, you don't normally have the luxury of doing a whole lot of guessing with a 2-strike count. So if you take one right down the middle on 2, probably means you were looking for something else.
Into the box now, Yunel Escobar. As this is on the ground softly down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Jose Alvarez is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night. Anthony Rizzo will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
Leading off for the Cubs, first baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Hard liner to center field, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Chris Bryant. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
In the air to center field, and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Kyle Schwarber will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ball game to this point. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Even though this ball gets to the wall, I think it's still the right decision to stay at first. The way this was shaping up, I'm not so sure he was going to make it, so he'll just hold on with a loud single.
In is Jorge Soler as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Oh, and you can tell by these first couple swings, he's not just looking to poke one through the right side of the infield. He's looking to put something into orbit.
On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1. Ben Zobrist will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
In there, a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop,
Addison Russell will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the offer so far.
From the stretch. Sacrifice attempt here. Underhanded flip. Throw to first. Not in time. So now everybody's safe.
Oh, 2 guys on already. They couldn't afford to make this any worse, but they managed to do it here by somehow turning a clear sacrifice attempt into a bunt single. That could really come back to hurt.
Tommy La Stella will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Nava will make the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
Jason Hayward will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Calhoun. And the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run. Cole Calhoun will stand in to lead things off. And order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Number 27.
Mike Trout will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
And that misses 2-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Arrieta gets the sign. First pitch on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
And this is becoming a theme now. It's part of why he's been so successful out there so far. Let these guys chase that first pitch and get him in a hole right away.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 7th inning coming. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Fernando Salas will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Dexter Fowler will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Lifted in the air out to center field. Trout has it in his tracks. 1 out.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Escobar is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Ready to take his hacks again, Chris Bryant, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And when you think about it, Matty, it's pretty scary when a guy can take a ball away from him like that and hook it out of the ballpark. I mean, you're showing some kind of strength right there.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Well, he's homered, he's doubled, and now he adds a single to that total. He's left himself with the toughest leg of the cycle remaining, but he'll at least have a chance to pick up that 4th and final leg next time through the order.
Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they will tag him out between first and second. 1 hit's all they get. Bottom of the 7th now from Anaheim. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubs. C.J. Cron will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time.
C.J. Cron.
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Hit to third. 1 away.
The left fielder,
And you know,
25,
he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Daniel Nava is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Up next,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giovanni Soto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Arrieta into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Ike, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Outside, 3-0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Johnny Giavotella.
Johnny Giavotella is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
I think a lot of pitching coaches would like to see that first pitch strike ratio better than about 60%, but that's what he's got going for him tonight, and he's pitched very well.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Angels strand 1. They're down 7-1. Kyle Schwarber gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's popped up out toward short right field. Giavotella is there for it. 1 down.
Now batting,
Jorge Soler ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Calhoun, and he makes the catch for the second out.
the second base.
Striding into the box, Ben Zobrist, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And we all know he's a much better hitter from the other side.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Down goes Andrelton Simmons. Digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And taken in out there for the first out. Yunel Escobar will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Arrieta's got his target. Here he comes 0-1. The 0-1 changeup is high, 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. On the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Cole Calhoun will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Angels are gone in order. They're down 7-1. Addison Russell will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Hard liner toward short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
The batter, number 2.
Tommy La Stella will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll reach first safely.
Sometimes when you know that you're not going to have a play, this is what you have to do. Here, no shot to throw him out down there at third, so he's just going to play it smart, take a bite out of it.
Here's Jason Hayward now. And he'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game. Dexter Fowler will stand in. He flew out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. Simmons has it. On to Giavotella for the force, and that'll end the inning. Adam Warren will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Adam Warren.
Mike Trout will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Ground ball right side. Zobrist is there and reined in, one away.
The first baseman, number 5,
Albert Pujols steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Yeah, that's a very hittable location right there. Not where you want to be when you're facing a guy like this.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hayward has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Angels, designated hitter
C.J. Cron will step in, a groundout victim as last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll put this one away without much trouble. And the Cubs move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and with that, you already guarantee yourself no worse than a split in this quick 2-game series as they take the victory here in the opener.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was really overpowering guys out there. Look at the line score. He winds up with 11 strikeouts, and he definitely was a deciding factor in this one.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 7-1. Good night from Anaheim.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs on 13.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. In the National League Central, the Chicago Cubs held their opponent to just 2 hits as they destroyed the Giants cracked 16 hits on the day as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 6-5. The Nationals beat the Braves in Atlanta 4-1. The Rockies got a road win against Arizona 5-3. The Padres pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 2-0. The Houston Astros sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 4-0. The Rays combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 4-1. The Minnesota Twins beat the O's in Baltimore 3-2. The Indians total 11 hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 6-4. The Chicago White Sox knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 5-2. The Mariners totaled 13 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 8-3. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.